guys, how are you?
Hey, Perry.
What's up? How you doing?
Happy Father's Day.
Yeah, thank you, and thanks everybody for all the Father Day wishes from the hotline, Instagram. I'm trying to reply to all of them, but thank you guys.
You
I
were
appreciate
actually
it.
inundated, weren't
Yes,
you?
and
That
then
was sweet.
yeah, and then thanks. I mean, happy Father Days to all the other fathers that's out there too.
Yes, happy
Yeah,
Father's Day to all the fathers
happy
out there.
Juneteenth, all that stuff. There's a lot
Oh,
going on
yeah.
this weekend.
Today's
It's a lot.
Juneteenth?
Yes, it's a lot going
Yeah.
on. Yes. Hmm.
Wow, we got a lot going on today. Now, we
Yep.
don't usually work on Saturdays, Sundays, pardon me, because we take the weekends off, but we're going to be very busy tomorrow. So we decided to get the story in because we've been following this story for a minute. Okay. So Monique came out today and apologized to DL Hughley. Now, it was you or Diva, I can't remember. Your opinion was she was running amok and
Right.
ruining her reputation.
Yes, I think
I'm
so.
going to play you this in a minute. Now, the rumors is that I told you guys, couple when it first started happening, that people were getting together and asking other producers not to work with her. Remember this, Perry?
Uh-huh.
They were saying, she's hard to work with. One of the people was Steve Harvey, DL Hughley.
Right.
I can't remember who the list was. Jeez. But there was a group of people going around, and some people had the opinion of that's not right. She was only standing up for herself. And I believe it was you, Perry, or it could have been Diva, was like, I don't care. She's going to ruin her reputation.
Right. Right.
And then these same people contacted the network and didn't want her to be on 50 Cent's upcoming TV show,
Uh-huh.
Black Family Mafia. That's what it's called,
Hmm.
Black Family Mafia. And they pressured 50 Cent to not work with her anymore. He did not work with her anymore. And when he first came out, he was like, she said what she said. He was not like distancing himself from her at all. And so, but the rumors is that he came out and changed his mind. And now she's made a public apology, which I'm going to play. Do you think that 50 Cent, who does what he wants to, doesn't give a damn about the networks, caved or changed his mind?
I think 50 Cent could have talked to her and said, look, this is what's happening to me, because which is going to affect what happened to her. Like, I
You
sort of
mean
feel like
like,
that.
okay, I got it. In layman's terms, yo, listen, Monique, you're making me look bad here.
Slow it down. Right. I mean, you know what? And people could say, yeah, she stood up for her rights. I get it. To a certain time, yeah, you can.
Uh-huh.
But if you continue to do a certain thing, people are going to look at you a certain way and treat you a certain way. And that's what we were saying about ruining her reputation. And I'm glad that she came out and apologized.
Well, let's talk about the apology. Don't get too
Okay.
glad. I want to play it. People said that's not really an apology.
Right. Okay.
So let me go ahead and play this. People can never be happy. Never. Here you go. Let's take a listen.
And I like to consider myself a woman of honor. So I've got to do something right now publicly that I did publicly. And when I something up, I've got to fix it up. So I'm going to take care of that right now. Okay. To DL Hughley's family, I want to publicly apologize if I hurt anyone's feelings. I never meant to hurt their feelings. Oh, but they're feeling me out. I let every motherfucker there. Sing on Boulevard. And Boulevard is almost a word.
There you have
Okay.
it.
Okay.
Was it sincere to you?
Yeah, because I can hear it. Well, no, I don't know. And I can't say if it's sincere because it sounded like she said, I want to make a public apology.
Mhm.
A woman with honor. I'm going to say this. But then it sounded like a little bit to me, that's, my hearing ain't too great, that she sort of backtracked off of it. If I hurt somebody's feelings and kept going on.
That's backtracking to you?
Yeah, if you want to apologize, just apologize and say I was wrong to the guy's family and move the hell on. That's it.
Look, people can never be satisfied. She did what they said she wasn't going to do. She apologized, but people are criticizing the apology, saying that it shouldn't have came from 50 Cent.
Well, Sharrell, but did she not say if I did something to offend that family?
Right.
You know you did. Just say I apologize. I want to make a public apology.
So that
I
word
apologize
right
to
there,
her.
if I did, got you all in a bunch.
Huh?
That little phrase, if I did, is what
Okay, well,
makes it
it's that
insincere to
part,
you.
and then you carrying on about whatever. And I mean, because I couldn't hear everything she said after that. It sounded like,
If I did, yeah.
yeah, but
That wasn't her intention. Yeah.
we know you did. You know what I'm saying? We know what you did. Just apologize
Perry,
and
you
say, hey,
is
you know what though?
messy.
You know what? Things was wrong. I apologize for this. I should have never said that.
Uh-huh.
Nobody's perfect.
Perry, stop. Perry, stop. She apologized. If I did, should not matter. She
Nobody,
did.
no. Well, if I did, I mean, you ain't taking ownership to shit. If you
You-
don't know you did something, why the hell are you apologizing?
Perry, you're being messy.
Sharrell, if I apologize to you, I'm
If-
coming to you and said, hey, you know what?
She
Yeah,
said
sometimes-
everything she was supposed to say, except for that phrase, if I said anything to hurt you, then I apologize. If I said you're making it insincere because of those 3 words.
Oh, wait,
if
no. Okay, no.
If I did.
I get what you're saying to that part, right? If I didn't something hurt you, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it seemed like she went a little further. And then why not? I mean, on the stage, I get it. I mean, just post up something, say I apologize to Steve. I mean, to DL's family, whatever. And then sometimes it helps to explain why you apologizing. Because I shouldn't have said this about his family. I shouldn't have lied about the contract.
You wanted an apology, like me talking about your daughter and her childhood trauma was going too far. You want that?
Yeah, and just say something like that. I mean, because really, I was glad when I heard the news. Like, well, she apologized. Good, because you know what? Nobody's perfect. People got to move on, but it's how you do it. And I understand when you come and apologize on air and whatever, people gonna take it like you might take it and say it's great. At first, I was like, it's a great idea, but then I'm like, well, if I did something to hurt you, motherfucker, look, you know you did. I don't get it. And I thought it was a good gesture on Father's Day. We moving on. You know what I'm saying? Like, she got a settlement from Netflix.
Oh, wait, okay, Perry. Everybody's talking about
this
this settlement.
With Daddy and have some fun and do some stuff. But just apologize, because sometimes it's not worth carrying the burden of all the bullshit.
What does the Netflix settlement have to do with anything? Because people are saying that could be a reason why she apologized, because she's happy because you. Go ahead.
But I'm saying, yeah. I mean, you know what? And with her life, I can see how it could be screwed up. You know what I'm saying? From her childhood being raised and stuff like that. But I just want her to do well too. Most people think I don't like her. It's not. No, I don't like. No, I'm just saying you was wrong.
It's easy for someone to think you don't like her because if I did, and that made you turn down the apology, it's
right. Sometimes clean the slate. Look, she said herself she's been blackballed for 13 years. Why go for another 13?
Well, look, at least she apologized.
I'm not saying come on and be submissive. Do what you do, but you know what? Like you said a long time ago, not every battle is meant to be battled. You know what I'm saying? Just do enough, but damn. I mean, yeah. I mean, did she apologize to say it that way and then kept going just to make it seem like for people who back Monique?
You are just so messy.
Oh, well, she really didn't apologize because she still got in his ass. No, apologize. And let's move on. I'm just saying.
Child, please, Perry. Let me read this. Tom says, the apology was BS. He's another person not buying it. She had an issue when Oprah gave her the same apology, putting if I offended you. You did something wrong to his family. No, if and. Well, there you have it.
I agree 110%.
Look at Reggie said, that sounds like an OJ apology. If I did. Yeah! Okay, Perry, no, it's Father's Day. No sound effects today. I can't take it. People are agreeing with you. I'm saying an apology is an apology. She probably didn't want to do it. 50 Cent probably
needed her to do it. He needed her to do it.
Right, and wanted her to play this part. That's his bottom line. You know how he is.
Right? No, I get it.
So
It's
okay,
all
just
business,
apologize and that's it.
and
And so she
and her,
did what she had to
and
do.
her bottom
But
line should be her part. Like he want her to play the part. Her bottom line should be how people gonna look at you. And I understand, stand up for your rights. I'm not telling you don't stand up for your right. But when you're wrong, damn it, you're wrong.
and I don't think this apology did anything. I think people still don't
She
want to
said,
work
as
with
an
her.
honorable woman. Okay, well, be honorable. Apologize the right way.
Y'all, you are too much. I
Just
can't.
saying.
But it smoothed everything over. Do I think it changed her reputation? No, I do not. So it might be a good thing that she got this settlement from
You know what?
Netflix.
It can change it to certain people because, like, when I just seen the article up there, I said she apologized. Great. I didn't go and read it. I didn't go and listen to it.
Uh-huh.
I didn't hear the damn apology until you just played it.
Uh-huh.
And then that's the part that pissed me off because then I realized you really
Perry,
didn't
stop. You just
apologize.
being messy. You are being messy.
I know
You
it's
are.
Father's Day. We need to be thankful for some shit, okay?
Perry,
And
stop.
she ain't coming across thankful to me.
Listen, Michelle is saying what I'm thinking. I was just going to say this, Michelle. She said, if I was DL and his family, I wouldn't accept it nor respond. I agree. Look, you brought up my daughter's trauma. Being touched inappropriately can really ruin people's lives. And you talked about me like a dog for some days, drug me through the mud, try to make me look like a liar, trying to ruin my reputation and stance with people. And I will never forgive her. That's just how I am. Y'all can call me whatever. It just didn't feel sincere, and that apology was not good enough.
Yeah, I mean, because the bottom line is this: when she thought her life was down in the tubes, right? 2 weeks ago, when she came, 2 or 3 weeks ago, whenever she came out there, I wasn't a headliner. I had the contract. People like to blame you for their own downfall, right?
Yeah.
Wasn't grateful, and then she kept going. But then when she got that settlement, she seen life is moving up for her. She got her cash.
You are messy.
Most black women,
Perry.
he's out here supporting the black women. She didn't give not another damn black woman $1.
Stop. Now you're going too far.
I'm
You
just
are
saying,
going too.
she
Perry,
was for
stop.
herself, and that's it. So now, okay, well, now that I got this money, I can relax, and I don't got to come down on DL no more. Let me get this fake ass apology and move on with my winnings and going on with 50 Cent.
Oh, child, I don't know what I'm gonna do with you. You need to stop. You need to stop.
You raising my blood pressure on Father's Day.
Do y'all see? He is a mess. He is a mess. Let's move on to a more serious story that will probably make a lot more people upset. So Wendy Williams, let me put the article up. Show last day was Friday. Page 6 is running a story saying that she left a lot of stuff in her ex place, her office, things like that, her memorabilia. They are throwing it all away, including the wigs, everything that was in her office, the purple chair. Now, a lot of people are saying that's extremely disrespectful because at least the purple chair could have went in a Smithsonian, because she ran for 13 years and did very good. She's an icon, and they're not treating her like an icon. Let me take this down. People are mad.
Look, I say this. They wouldn't have threw Elvis shit away. They probably still got those white leather pants just hanging up in the damn closet somewhere. I'm just saying.
Yeah. Oh, listen to this. Someone said the purple chair was from Prince. It's just a shame. Why are they doing this, Perry? Now, it's one thing to not invite her to her own last final show. That's one thing.
I mean, they're being childish.
And we could argue back and forth whether they did it right or did it wrong, because she does have memory problems at this point. But the purple chair,
look, that shit could have been,
box that and send it back to her.
Or, I mean, just keep it, just, for memory, like just to have it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's worth money.
It's memorabilia.
Yeah. People would pay millions for that damn chair, probably. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I wouldn't. I ain't got that kind of money, but people would.
There it is.
Other people.
Well, they are disrespecting her to the fullest. I mean, I just don't understand this animosity. Do you think it's brought on by Kevin or just the way the whole
They being childish. They being childish. See, no, I'm saying it's fault on both sides. But most people want to just look at it's the fault on Wendy's side. The network got an issue too.
Yeah.
How they want to bring on Sherry's ass at the wrong time. You
God,
didn't have to
Perry, you
announce
back
that
at
shit
that.
then. Huh?
You
didn't
back
have to
at
announce
that.
it there. And then Sherry would think, oh yeah, they appreciate me. If they would have appreciated your ass, they wouldn't have put you in that predicament. Because when you show up on your damn show and you ain't Wendy Williams, how you doing? Your ass gonna be the hell out of there. People gonna boycott this shit. Your ratings gonna be low, and then you just be another victim. Just
You
saying.
keep saying that Sherry's gonna fail, and it's because of the setup. That's what you keep saying.
And I don't think it's based off her talent. None of that stuff. I'm just saying how they just trying to frame it. That she is the new Wendy. She'll never be the new Wendy. But that don't mean she ain't special on her own.
Right.
You just putting her in the Wendy's chair, and that's not gonna work.
Someone's saying that the purple chair did not come from Prince. It doesn't matter where it came from. That would be a cool story if it came from Prince. It's the fact that they're throwing it away. Just, it's just a trip. I mean,
at least they're saying that, because, a lot of people don't just throw away money. They could be saying it just to be, get at Wendy being childish.
What?
Just saying.
What? You think the networks are playing head games with her that bad?
Say I was outside that studio. They throw that damn chair away. I'm picking that motherfucker up. Do you understand what I'm saying? That's what I'm gonna do. Some of the workers gonna take it. They ain't setting it on the curve like they actually saying they are. They doing it to just say, oh, we don't need her. She's trash.
What do you think they're gonna do with the chair?
I don't know. I mean, they should be keeping it.
Why didn't the family take it? Bungie says Tommy renting a U-Haul and on his way to go pick up her stuff.
And you know what, though? And he really should at this point.
They
you ain't throwing my sister's shit away.
Yeah, and some of the stuff, the wigs, what are they going to do with those? You can't. Sherry got her own hair. Child, please.
That's why they throwing them away. They saying they throwing them away. I don't know. It just seemed childish to me. You know what? But maybe they feel like Wendy did them wrong or something,
Yeah, maybe. It's crazy. Let's pull a couple comments, see what people are saying. They're going kind of fast. After all the years Wendy gave them, they do this. It's pretty petty and nasty. Everybody feels like you, Perry. They're mad at the networks. This might affect Sherry Shepherd. I agree with Perry. Sherry's show is going to fail due to how the network's making it like she was replacing Wendy. Everybody's got... Y'all ain't playing. No one's gonna give her a chance but me. Damn. Let me bring up some comments. Some calls. Here's my boy. Hey, Sebastian.
Hey guys, how are you guys?
Hey.
Hey, Nina.
How y'all doing?
Hey,
happy
Sid.
Happy
Hey, thank you. I appreciate it.
Before we get started, Sin, I seen you on Perry's show last night. What was that? That was I don't go on Perry's channel. That was mess, child. A mess.
That was a mess. Perry had me cracking up so bad till I dropped the call.
We hang out on Perry's show. It's like we don't have no protocol. We don't even have.
For those that didn't catch Perry's show last night, he had a dating game. It was a mess. Okay?
Oh God, that should have been on there.
You
should have. I think you and Mike would have got along real good.
Look, Perry be up. He come on too late. I be there with the sleep.
No, you didn't miss nothing. That was a mess. I watched it. I was like, what is going on? Sebastian.
Lisa was blushing though.
Lisa. So somebody had a lovable Lisa. It was insane.
She was laughing. She told me she got a boyfriend in Asia.
Boy, she was so happy.
Oh,
all right, Perry, let's go back to
she had the covers. She had got under the covers.
Okay, that's enough. I'm just saying that was a mess. Sebastian, we know you love Wendy. We know you are not giving Sherry a second chance, a first chance. You are not feeling Sherry. How do you feel about them throwing away her stuff?
You know what? It just shows how ungrateful networks can be. It really does, because even the president of the Fox Corporation said it himself that Wendy Williams, her show caused the ratings for the shows that came on before hers to skyrocket, because everyone would just put their on that channel and just wait for Wendy. It just shows how grateful people can be. And I also want to say to the staff of Wendy Williams, who are also like, you guys can't be like, I'll take this, I'll take it, and just go give it to Wendy. You guys can't do that. It just it really does. This woman has been with you guys for 13 years. And you guys are just really to just throw away her legacy like that. There's so many museums that would love to have that.
Exactly.
And they didn't have to donate everything. One item, the chair, that represented the show.
Chair. All they have to give is the chair. The Smithsonian would take the chair. Anyone would take that chair.
It could have been in Perry's museum.
Exactly.
It's a mess.
I want to say Monique too.
Yeah, sound off on Monique.
Monique did not ruin DL Hughley's reputation, okay? DL Hughley's reputation has been gone long time ago when he was disrespecting Black women all over the place. So no, his reputation has been gone. And I don't blame her for apologizing, because trust me, if I got some good money, my endorphins would make me.
Sebastian, was it sincere? Was the apology sincere?
Oh, I just feel like
no.
It was sincere.
Don't lie. Don't lie. It was.
Don't lie, Sebastian. Was that? Did it touch you? Did that apology touch you? Warm your heart? Give you the fuzzies?
Or did it make you angry?
I don't want to say nothing. Sebastian, say something.
No, it didn't. It didn't.
Yeah, there you go, Sebastian.
But listen, if I got $50 million, I'm apologizing to all my haters so I can show them how I'm rocking now. So
what?
Is that how much you got?
Allegedly.
It won't last long with Daddy.
Nina, sound off. What did you think of the apology?
Monique can kick rocks. Let me tell you something. When she apologized in Charlotte last night, because honey, it wasn't sold out. Because I can tell you that her little show.
Wait a minute, Nina. You're saying maybe the apology was to save her own ass?
It was to save her own ass, but guess what?
It's a big one.
Don't nobody care no more, Monique. You know, you just if 50 Cent out of all people had to come tell you to just apologize, and then you went out there. I'm 100% Perry. You went out there knowing that your heart wasn't right, for one thing, whether it's $50 million or not, and then you say, if I offended heifer, you know you did.
Exactly.
We're gonna forget about DL altogether, right? We're gonna talk about his daughter. How you opened up Pandora's box again when it came to his daughter. Now you don't know what she got to go through with maybe more therapy or whatever. You know, whatever. Trauma. It's trauma.
Monique has gone through a similar thing that his daughter has
about Monique. Monique was the one who said it about this child. This child didn't come out and say nothing about Monique.
Right.
Monique is a grown woman, for one.
Okay, well, answer this question, Nina. Did she save her reputation at all?
No, her reputation been tarnished. Her reputation was tarnished before her and DL hit the scene.
Oh no! No. A lot of people supported Monique while she was.
A lot of people still support Nene. I do. But that don't mean her reputation ain't
gone. No, Nene's reputation is gone, okay? That one is gone. She's gone.
It ain't gone.
It's gone.
Listen, so when it comes to who else will we talk about? Because I'm tired of Monique. Who else?
Just Monique
about?
And
Wendy Williams.
Wendy.
I hate what they did. Let me tell you something. I ain't gonna pray on Sherry's downfall, but she bored as hell. I ain't gonna pray on her downfall. Everybody needs a chance.
Wait, Nina, have you forgot that Sherry Shepherd was on The View at least a decade
and got fired from everything?
Yeah, and they fired her. They walked her right on out the door. Whoopi said, "Honey, you better hurry up." But listen, I ain't gonna pray. The way they did Wendy was absolutely wrong. I watched your replay, Sharrell, with you and Perry and Diva, and they like y'all said, they should at least brought people out saying, "Hey, Wendy, thanks for the 13 years.
That would have been nice.
We're gonna miss you."
That's 13, the least they could have done.
At least the 13 can be a good luck number or a bad luck number. You didn't have to send her out like that. And I don't for one believe that they throwing out her shit. Do you know how much her wigs cost?
So what you think they're gonna do with them?
They They just talking. They trying to stir up some stuff.
Right.
I don't think they gonna throw her stuff
They
out.
ain't throwing that shit out.
For one, all her wigs is a good bit of money.
Oh, a lot of money. Yeah.
Right.
A lot of money. She paid, well, she didn't pay. She had them done, and then the purple chair, whether it was from Prince or not, it's the iconic chair.
Yeah.
Right.
You can't throw that out. I mean, you throw it out, who gonna get it? One of them workers gonna get it.
Yeah.
I think they did it right. I don't.
Bonji, sound off.
I also don't believe the story that they're giving away all her stuff, because not only does that not make sense, I think someone is just trying to spin how bad the farewell was and refocus the conversation to something else.
Well, what do you think they're gonna do with the stuff? Eventually send it to her?
Okay, Sherry gonna have on one of them wigs.
It's already gone. I'm gonna tell you something.
You know what?
Stuff already gone. It ain't even at that studio no more. I'm pretty sure they didn't came and got her stuff.
I probably could sell that purple chair for more than what Sherry's gonna make for the next 2 years.
Y'all need to
I could get that elephant that was in the studio, because remember the elephant that she brought from her house after the divorce?
I quit watching after a while.
No, me too.
and concerning Sherry Shepherd, part of me wishes her success, but to be honest, a huge part is I don't blame her for accepting and taking the job.
Right.
But let's not forget, while she was on The View, she did at some point say the earth was flat. And then let's not forget that
wait, hold on, Bonji. Are you calling Sherry not so bright?
She's not. She's not.
No.
You're saying she kind of fickle?
Yeah.
Terry, stop.
She like a black.
You are really dogging Wendy, Sherry out. You just said yourself, Bonji, that you don't blame her for taking the job, and what happened to Wendy is not Sherry's fault. Then you turn around and call her fickle.
But Sharrell,
but then she's an opportunist too.
Okay, Bonji, stop. Bonji,
it's Father's Day, and I should be able to hit this. I should be able to hit this sound board.
Hit it, Perry.
Hit it, Perry.
Why the fuck you lying?
No, I'm saying you are giving a contradiction answer, Bonji. You're saying what happened to Sherry is you don't blame her for taking the job. It's not her fault what happened to Wendy, but the girl is fickle and the show might not last. Do you think the show's going to last?
I don't think so. And you know why partly it won't last? Why? It's because she hasn't claimed that baby. Until she claims the baby, I'm not watching.
You're worse than Sebastian. Oh my God. Come on, Bonji. Come on.
No, just Bonji. Why don't they give the purple chair to Wendy's niece? That's a journalist, Alex.
That's exactly.
Honey, that furniture and her wigs is already gone to
her microphone.
It's nothing there.
You don't give her the proper send-off. You don't give her back the purple chair. You ain't shit.
Look,
you ain't shit. I'm
with you. Perry, listen. I want to ask you, Sin, because Bonji brought up this subject. When you see Sherry Shepherd, do you think about that her other son that she never claimed?
Not really, because look how she built.
Okay, I'm done. I am done.
That's shade.
No, but I do think of it every now and then, but it's been brought to light ever since she got started on that show. But it was like a dead horse for a minute. But then it was brought back up when she got on the show.
Back into the public eye.
Yeah.
And she lost all that weight. I don't care how much weight she lose. She ain't cute. But listen, this is what I want. Drop me, Sharrell, after I ask you this question.
Okay.
So what's going to be Sherry's catch? Because she can't say, how you doing? Because when she came on the show, she would say, y'all can do it better than me. How you doing? You know, whatever. And what's she going to say? Is she going to be having hot topics? What is going to be her catch?
I think they're going to give her a whole new show role. You know what I'm saying? That was Wendy. She got to come up with her own.
And Nina, they can't have her come and say, how you doing? Because people going to say,
No.
how your baby doing?
Yeah, people gonna say, how Wendy doing? That's what they're gonna say. They're gonna say, not you, but Wendy. They gonna go in there, the whole audience gonna say, Wendy on her very first show in September.
Y'all are me. Look, I hope
Well,
that
they
none
gonna
of this
put all
happens.
them people out of there.
I want to give Sherry a chance
I
because
want to too. I actually do want to give Sherry a chance, but it's very hard
Sebastian.
for someone that's going to make me sleep, give them a chance to watch them. Like, no.
She need to go
Sherry
to Zeus
shouldn't have
Network.
even been on there on Friday. She shouldn't have
Yeah.
She
had
shouldn't
not
have been there.
1 minute on that show. They could have had Norman and what's her name to do the whole show.
Suzanne.
And all them. Suzanne, all them.
Yeah.
But Sherry inherits them. You know what I'm saying? She
Mhm.
gets them, and I can't much blame the network because you can't put everybody out of a
But this is
job.
what I'm scared of. People are going to expect the show to be like Wendy, and Sherry's not Wendy. Sherry's Sherry. It might
That's
not
That's
be
why
as
they
funny,
gonna last.
That's our
One
point.
season.
That's
but
why
she has her own style.
Right.
She-
That's our point. But they selling
What
it as
style?
But then
I
Sharrell,
was getting ready to say, what style she got,
That's what
honey? What style?
Her
Sharrell,
own style. She tells her little jokes, and she's a comedian. She's just different than Wendy Williams.
What
Wendy was
comedian is she? When does she make us laugh?
Yo,
I would
you
love
are
to know when,
okay.
when is she a
She don't make us
comedian?
laugh, Sebastian.
I want
and how many of us on either in the chat or talking to you right now have ever seen a single stand-up that she's been in?
y'all
Not
are
me.
messy.
I have.
Bungie, for me, will you give Sherry a chance?
No, I'm not, because Jennifer Hudson also is coming out with a talk show. I'm going
She
to watch
sure
that
is.
before I think of
I'm gonna
Sherry.
watch J Hud. J Hud, I'll definitely
But
watch.
J Hud is coming on a different hour. She's she's coming on at 4 p.m. like Nick Cannon's
So
slot.
you plan on going to watch Jennifer and not
Yeah.
Sherry?
Yes,
Jennifer can sing. She's
Wait.
beautiful.
she's
got
an
class.
EGOT.
So you think Jennifer's going to steal Wendy's audience from Sherry?
Yep.
I don't know
Well,
about that, but
All right, I got to bring them. I'm going to go around the panel really quickly. Who are you going to watch, Sebastian? Sherry or Jay?
I'm gonna watch J Hud.
That is so messy.
I'm gonna say why. I just think that she's gonna be better at than Sherry, and if she does bring on shade, she's gonna get a lot of more Wendy viewers. So that's what matters. You need to get those Wendy viewers, and Sherry's
You
gonna.
are messy. When Nina, who are you going to watch?
I'm gonna watch J Hud because I want her to knock Kelly Clarkson off the damn radar. Get off the network, Kelly.
I agree 100%. Why is the show?
She coming on the same time Kelly come on, but a different network. Back
You don't like
gonna be
Kelly either?
on.
Say what?
You don't like Kelly either?
No. Kelly Clarkson's show is boring as all
No.
get out. Just like Rachel Ray, your season is up too. Let somebody else come and cook. We got a
Damn.
Rachel Ray.
Oh,
Yep.
Kelly's taking Ellen's spot, by the way. Kelly's taking Ellen's time slot, I believe.
Kelly is already in a time spot. She's not taking. No, she's not. That's
She
J
is in
Hud.
a time slot. I watch her late at night. I think it's okay. I like it when she sings.
J Hud is gonna be taking Ellen's spot.
Okay, Bonji, J Hud. I don't even know why I'm asking you this question. Or Sherry.
J Hud.
Of course, I'm going to watch J Hud. And you know why, Sharrell? Because when Sherry tries to remake herself into something different from Wendy's show, where is she going to go with it? At least J Hud, we've never seen her in a talk show scenario, so we'll be curious. Whereas Sherry will come and laugh at her own jokes that are not even funny. I think it's going to be a mess.
Y'all are terrible. All right, real quickly, Sin. I have to ask you this.
Okay.
J Hud or Sherry? Who you gonna watch?
Jennifer Hudson, J Hud.
Y'all are messy. All right, thank y'all for calling
Hey,
in.
I'm gonna tell you about Monique.
Go ahead.
I forgot to say about Monique. Monique know damn well there wasn't no apology. You don't start an apology off knowing what you said about somebody and say, if I offended. You know you offended that man's daughter, the whole family.
If
you
I slapped your
about
ass,
his
I'm
wife.
sorry.
You talked about his wife. You talked about his dog.
Wait, Perry said if you slap somebody, you don't say if I slapped you. I'm sorry.
Exactly,
Yeah,
Perry. She gonna get hers. But you know what? That was a sad. That wasn't no apology. She just tried. I got my check. Let me say something.
That's all right. Let me bring up some more people. Thank y'all for.
Y'all have a good one. Okay.
All right.
I'll
Take
see
care.
you on Perry's channel. That was
you sure will.
Thank you, Sid. Take care.
Bye.
Thank you, Sebastian, for calling in. Let me read this really quick. Point of view. It's like when a man leaves his wife, everyone's going to be mad at the first girlfriend, no matter what. Y'all are mean.
Yeah.
The first gets blamed, even if he left for himself.
Right.
Y'all need to stop.
No, it's true, though. I mean, generally, that's a true statement.
Hi, PD. Hi, Robin. Hi, Nessa. And one more.
Hey, ladies.
Hi, Sean.
Hi.
What were you saying, Perry? That
No,
you're
I'm
just
saying typically that's true. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody never likes their replacement.
Y'all are just foul.
I'm a replacement. If somebody said, "Oh, this guy gonna be the next Michael Jackson,"
replacement.
Sean said, "Stop calling her the replacement."
Calling her a replacement.
Well, that's how they trying to structure it, right?
No,
I'm
John,
saying,
you're running with it, and
people
it's
have different talents.
But you are running with this. You're running with it, and it's irresponsible. Let us start with this. Wendy is sick. Everybody from Michael Rappaport to Leah Remini to Bill Bellamy and Vivica Fox and Sherry Shepherd, they came on that show not to take anything from Wendy, but to lift her up and to support her. Not one person came on that show and said, "Yeah, I'm the big motherfucker here. I would take this shit from this bitch." No, they gave grand kudos to her. So y'all need to be real about that.
Okay, right. Okay,
but hold on.
My thing is,
hold on now. Because Sherry Shepherd made comments about Wendy Williams.
Because she was asked.
Hold on.
And here we go. What y'all need to know is the Wendy Williams show was not renewed beyond this season, number one. Number two, Sherry Shepherd has for years said she wanted her own talk show. Number three, the fact that she got her show was leaked before she ever even negotiated all her other shit. Because remember, she had other stuff that was going on that she had to switch up.
Okay, so hold on, because with regards to
let her finish.
Y'all are not giving this woman. Y'all are so disrespectful to this woman.
Oh, no. Okay.
Everybody, hold on. Sean, you are
Can we
angry.
respond?
Hold on, PD. Sean, you're feeling some type of way. Why are you so upset?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm coming.
Sean, why are you so upset? Robin,
okay.
Robin, why are you so upset?
Robin is feeling some kind of way because I've been, you know what? I come on here and I listen, and sometimes it's good fodder, but what I believe is the truth is that people have first of all, Wendy Williams is Wendy Williams.
Yes.
I don't believe with any fiber of my being that Sherry's trying to be her, just like she wasn't trying to be Barbara Walters, anybody else who was on The View. She has her own thing. I'm hoping that John Murray can help to set this show apart. Unlike the Nick
you
Cannon
feel
show,
that they're not giving her a chance? Is that what?
A whole lot of y'all are not.
But the thing is,
it's not. It's not. It's not that they're not.
Hold on, everybody. Hold on.
Can we respond?
Hold on, PD. What were you saying?
No, all I was saying is that with regards to Sherry Shepherd, I don't care if it was Sherry or the Tooth Fairy. My thing is, Debmar Mercury is setting Sherry up for failure because you have to understand, the more they mistreat Wendy, the more the public is resenting Sherry. It could be Sherry, the Tooth Fairy, or the Easter Egg Bunny. Right. The thing is that Debmar Mercury, as a production company, you got to do right. If you want Sherry to be successful,
hold on.
That's kind of
respond to that.
I 100% agree, and that's part of my point. Is that we have this misdirected anger. It's kind of like how people get mad at the other one instead of her man for fucking around on her.
That's what I'm saying.
The thing is,
you guys, a whole lot of folks have helped to advance the narrative that Sherry is the other woman and the bad guy, and it's not.
But the thing is, Sherry Shepherd as a black woman,
that almost everybody who came on and guest co-hosted was in the running for their own talk show Do you not believe in the next 2 years that Leah and Michelle might not have their own gig?
Let's for a second.
Go ahead, PD, respond.
What I'm trying to say is that with regards to Sherri Shepherd, I wish her much success. I don't have anything against her. But here's the thing, and I'm talking about the entertainment industry as a whole. I'm off Wendy and Sherri. You got to realize when Black people, as man or woman, leave the entertainment industry, they make sure your reputation is gay and they question your credibility. Now, with regards to how Sherri is handling the situation, I would move with grace because Sherri, you got to understand, you're still a Black woman. It's just not your turn yet. Because when the day comes that your show is no more, the day comes when Sherri Shepherd, guess what? We don't want your show on Dead Mercury no more. You got to move with grace. I'm not.
So you're saying
Can I ask you a question?
Hold on one second.
Right where she is this what you just said reminded me of when you said it's not her turn? It reminded me of that whole Iyanla thing. Remember when Iyanla went and got her own show and
with
she
Barbara
talked to Oprah? Yeah, and she said, "Well, Barbara Walters said it was my time," and Oprah said it's not your time. And you know what happened to Iyanla for not listening and not being in the right space and place and time? Iyanla didn't have an office. Iyanla walked on her set with her pocketbook. So I also, by the way, agree. I'm a little animated because I just feel bad that Sherri's getting all this.
You're really going in.
Yeah, I do that sometimes. But here's the thing. I wish that Sherri would not do the show because she's rolling into this all muddied up, and she didn't even go to the playground and make the dirt. She didn't make the mud, but she's in it. And so for that,
exactly.
That's the point that I'm making.
Hold on, hold on one second. Let me give Sean, you've been waiting a while. What's your stance on this?
So my thing is like this. Okay, so everybody know Bobby Brown, right? Everybody know Bobby Brown was married to Whitney Houston. So Whitney Houston's gone, yes. But when his new wife comes on the scene, everybody kind of side-eyeing her because they know Bobby and Whitney. It's not anything specifically against the wife. It's sometimes how things are presented. People have a notion in their mind already set. And so in this situation, it's a lot worse because Sherri didn't set a standard for herself and require that the network present her in a specific type of way. You cannot be so desperate to have your own show that you allow them to introduce you to the people any kind of a way. She should have set the standard on that.
She was, I think the story goes that it was leaked. Her show was, the idea of her having the show was leaked. This was not the way.
No, but even with the farewell episode, she could have came in and said, you know what, I don't want to have anything to do with that. Let me sit this one out. You guys put something together, but the way that it was done was very untasteful.
You blame Sherri for that?
It was great.
I'm not blaming her.
Hold on one second. I get your names mixed up. Robin, hold on. So Sean, you're blaming Sherri for that? You say Sherri?
I'm not blaming her for it, but I do think because she is supposed to be coming out with a show that she should have excused herself from that to protect her image and her likeness.
Yes.
She's
Nessa, what are your thoughts? You've been quiet over there. What are your thoughts? Can you hear us, Nessa? Because we can't hear you.
Oh, child, she done checked out.
Think she's on mute. Nessa, you still there?
Yeah.
All right.
Can we talk about Monique right quick?
Yeah.
This is what I say.
Hold on, Perry wants to say something.
Go ahead.
I understand what Robin's saying. Nobody's coming at her. I'm saying this, right? And I'm not even gonna say that Sherri really put herself in that bad spot.
Mm-hmm.
I think the network is going to cause her downfall.
Yes.
That's it.
Yeah.
Okay, so Monique, I want to talk about Monique. I think Monique apologized, and let me tell you when all bets were off. When she brought the sexual trauma of a child into that conversation, no network wants to touch that. 50 Cent can't save you from that. Because no network, not Stars, NBC, ABC, they don't want any ties to that. So when you brought that into the conversation, 50 Cent probably made a phone call. Hey, listen, I believe he went to bat for her because he could have just cut her off. But I think he told her, listen, either you got to fix this or I got to make some changes. Because it's not about DL Hughley. She was a child. And one thing that they don't want a conversation around is sexual molestation of a child. So I think Monique, her apology was not sincere. That's just my opinion. Her apology was not sincere. And I also think that Monique, if I were you, this is just my outlook. I could be wrong, Miss Sharrell, but if I were you, I would be real careful because I think that Netflix, they went ahead and let you have that settlement, honey. But I don't think everybody in Hollywood has your best interest at heart.
Yeah. Well, Val, you were windmilling for Monique.
Yep.
What are your thoughts today?
Okay, first of all, I still like Monique. The point is, this is scenario. Sharrell, I'm gonna slap the shit out of you, but if I draw blood, I'm sorry. I apologize. So that's what I'm trying to say. That word "if" is a big thing of it. The point is, it was a half-ass apology.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah.
It was a half-ass apology. Whether you like her or don't like her, it was a half-ass apology. I don't want nobody apologize to me and tell me if nothing. If let's do this shit again. That's all I'm saying.
Now let me ask you a question because you're a comedian. You know all them people. Do you look at Monique differently now?
I look at Monique different, period, from a long time ago. The point is the way you carry yourself. Now, I make jokes about stuff, but I know I'm being serious right now. The way she handled a lot of things could have been done a lot of different ways. Everybody is going to choose how they fight their own battles. Everybody's going to choose what battle they want to fight. That's just her way of doing stuff. It is what it is. Who am I to judge how somebody else decide to handle themselves? Do I agree with everything she did? Hell no. I don't agree with everything she's done. But I'm just saying that I want to get to the rest of them too, but I'm just answering your question on this one. When it comes to Monique, that was not an apology, first of all, because she made it clear. She's only apologizing to his family. She is not apologizing to DL Hughley. And
hell no.
Okay.
Oh, hell yeah. Because let me tell you something. DL Hughley do not make a lot of nice gestures and statements about Black women, period. Okay, so that's
true. Come on, Val.
Let's be real, okay? It wasn't the point. It wasn't the point of just saying about his kids. It's the point of the way that DL Hughley downs Black women, period. That was the whole attitude there. That's why I was that's why I was so against her. That's why I was so against him. And I was like, yeah, tell that motherfucker off. Because the point is, he always down and has something smart and slick to say about Black women.
Yeah.
Okay.
Does anybody on the panel like DL Hughley?
Well,
no.
I would say this though.
No.
Even when DL Hughley said those bad things about Black women, he was wrong. So people can say that was wrong. But then on the opposite thing, when Monique says something wrong, it's wrong also.
Right, I mean, that's what I said.
Perry, is there a point?
No. My point was
Perry's point is, oh hell no.
No, I'm saying this. He ain't judging him for what he said right now. The conversation wasn't about what he said about Black women before. That was wrong.
Right.
People are saying that. We talking about the contract stuff, what was going on, what she said about the kids. That was wrong also, is what I'm saying.
Miss Sharrell, I got a question for you.
Yeah.
And I want to just get your take on it because I thought about this. Now we know that Kevin was a horrible husband. He was terrible to Wendy, right?
Right.
But I really thought about this one day. I think that when Kevin and her separated, it left her vulnerable business.
Yep, it did.
It did.
Because you notice all these vultures started coming in, want to control her finances, want to control.
Yep.
When Kevin was around, you wasn't
Like
going to
vultures.
You weren't going to mistreat
Yep.
her. She was going to get what she needed financially. And I think that
he was the
when
vulture.
he left, they pounced on it, and he couldn't do nothing because her heart is broken. Right, my heart is broken. I can't trust you as a husband. So I just wanted to know your take, Miss Sharrell. Like, do you think when Kevin left, that like all hell broke loose business wise for Wendy?
Yeah. I think that everything fell apart because he was her everything, and she did what they tell women don't do. Don't put everything on your man, still stay independent. And she didn't do that because he's very much a part of her success. With that being said, I can't stand that man. Blame him for the downfall. Glad she got away with him. Wished that she was strong enough to survive without him. Because it just went downhill when he left. And I just hate that because he was dogging the hell out of her when they were married and together. He still had another girlfriend. Friends with an S, okay, not just the one. And he's just a terrible person. He's just terrible. And a lot of people think, well, because he held everything together for her, it was better to have him around. I don't think so.
But I think that's why Sherry too. You got to be careful because Sherry, you took, not you took, but you stepped in during the time when Wendy was in a season of loss. She lost her husband. She lost her show. Her health was in decline. Wendy, as a woman, was in a season of loss, and you stepped in and you let. And I know this is. I can't tell you how, but I got family in the industry. What happened was, Sherry, you got into one of those boardrooms with those white men. And they presented an idea to you instead of you standing up and saying, "Hey, you know what? I do want my own show." I'm not saying I'm not rejecting.
Okay, stop. You're saying Sherry should have fought herself for a different rollout of her show. And
absolutely, honey. Come with a clean slate, baby. Come with a clean. And if you fall or if you fly, it will be on you.
Well, what about that, Robin?
Sherry. Oh, I wait for my turn, please.
I want to say that I don't disagree. And allow me to just say that I was very animated starting out because it's emotional in the sense that there are these fights and stuff, that the discussion that's going on is just placing the blame in the wrong places. But yeah, I agree that the rollout was horrible. I don't disagree.
But no. What about the part that the rollout was horrible because Sherry didn't stand up?
You know what? So the next thing is, I will say I probably agree. And then the things that we need to ask questions about include some stuff that we learned from Jason Lee's IG. Does Sherry own her show, or is it owned by their name? So there's so many different things that we need to look at and consider moving forward.
He could have.
And the thing is, we don't know what chits she had, what money in the bank, if you will, she had to be able to go in and negotiate with. Because remember, one of the things about being in entertainment, more so with like the record industry, these folks are so hungry for a contract or for a record deal that they sign away everything. So we don't know whether what she signed away. I'm hoping not a lot. And I'm going to say this kind of crazy. I'm hoping that John Murray, who is her best friend and who's going to be the executive producer, has a good deal of influence on her show for several reasons. One is not to Nick canonize the show, because I don't know if anybody else but me realized I watched the Nick Cannon show. And outside of his open, a lot of his segments were the same thing that they did on the Wendy show. Mm-hmm. And after his show got canceled, a lot of those segments morphed into the Wendy show that was without Wendy. So I'm just hoping that they find that they establish a different blueprint for Sherry moving forward. I'm really hoping that she can, realize her vision here. And I'm also really hoping that people give her a chance. If y'all mad about
like it.
I know, but my thing is, if people are angry because of the kid thing,
what's the Val say?
I'm trying to just be polite. I don't like talking over people.
Oh, please,
so I'm
go
just
ahead.
trying to wait for her to finish.
I'm sorry, because I was horrible earlier.
I know you sure was. I'm glad you admitted it. But let me tell you something.
No, you were not.
I'm sorry. Wait, hold up. I just want to.
You're fine.
Okay, I just want to say I was kidding, but I was serious too. But let me tell you something. I just want to say this. For the first of all, I'm gonna address about the Wendy situation. I understand her passion. It's just the way we present things has to always be considered. Just why the way that Monique presented her apology is our issue. Her passion is her passion, but I don't like the way that she can y'all this, y'all that. You got to realize when you point a finger too. That's all I'm saying. When it comes to Sherry, I'm gonna say this. They are piggybacking off of Wendy. I don't care what nobody say. I got an email. Perry can adjust to it. I sent him a copy. I got an email from the company telling me come support Sherry too. Just like I had supported Wendy, because of the simple fact is that everything that Wendy had.
You got a letter from who?
I got an email from their corporation.
Mark Murray?
I sent it to Perry from the Wendy show. From the Wendy show. Please come support.
You to come and support Sherry?
Yes. Yeah.
Well, that's deep.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So I'm
hold on 1 second. I got let me Sean, did you have anything else to say? Because I got to bring up another person.
Yeah, I was going to say that I feel like all of the damage that they're doing, and then they want to try to call people to
hold
try
that
to
thought for a minute. Hold that thought for a minute. Robin, I'm going to go ahead and drop you. I'm trying to bring up another person.
Certainly.
Is that good?
Thanks, Robin.
Thank you for calling in, and you are just fine. That's what we do here. We get passionate. Thank you so much.
Bye-bye.
Take care. All right.
Okay, now I'm going to finish this. What I'm trying to say is we got to realize when I met Suzanne and Brandon, they ride the subway to work every day. So they can't take the purple chair with them.
You met who? Oh, the girl that works on the show? Okay,
I met Suzanne and Brandon. I met them after the show. They ride the subway. A lot of people in New York commute on the subway and stuff. So it's going to be hard for them to bring their stuff and then carry it back to their home or whatever else. So I don't think that stuff is all thrown away. That's just what's talk. That's just talk. The whole thing with Sherry, y'all gotta realize they always put black on black. You know why they put black on black? They put black on. They put black on black, so that way they already know it's gonna be a failure. If they had put a white man in that position, it would have been all racist this, racist that, racist this, racist that. So they put a black woman on a black woman, because if they put a black man, it would have been an issue again, like it was with the Monique thing. Oh, you give a black man all this money, but you didn't give a black woman all that money. So they put black on black, black female against black female.
That's deep. Hold on. That's deep, Val. Lily, what do you think about what she just said?
About them putting black on black? I can agree with her on that. Sharrell, you look beautiful wearing your red lipstick and that hair is life. Happy Father's Day, Perry.
Hey, thank you very much. Appreciate it.
I agree with everything she said. That's true. They took two black women and placed them against each other. But sometimes things happen in the season, and maybe that's how God allowed it to happen, because sometimes he's up there playing chess and things fall into place and you end up with something. That's how I look at it for Sherry, and she better make it work. If she doesn't make it work, then she's going to look bad. But she's right. They placed two blacks against each other.
But my thing is like they're setting her up to fail, because
they are.
And then if that's the case, then who do they really have in mind for that job? Because maybe the person they might have somebody, they might know that Sherry's gonna fail, and they already have somebody as a backup that they wanted to initially be in that spot, but not put in that spot because of the heat that would come from it.
Oh,
she's not
maybe Sherry was right. Maybe Sherry was a storyline. Maybe Sherry was. Hold on, maybe Sherry was a storyline. They know Sherry is not. No, they know. Oh, maybe Sherry's disposable, honey. Maybe she's disposable, honey. They had to put the storyline to close out the Wendy show because it was getting real boring. So they put black on black against each other. Sherry, you see what I'm saying? They know Sherry is gonna be there for a year, maybe, and then they got somebody else in mind. That's why Sherry gotta be careful, honey. You got to be careful, because that entertainment industry, when they done with you, honey, they are done. And if they use you as a storyline, because you're going through all this hell behind the scenes, because people feel bad for Wendy, and they made you a scapegoat, and they're gonna let you give you your little, and it's gonna be over and done with, honey.
Yeah. All right, Lily, what did you want to say? Lily, what did you want to say?
I'm gonna make it quick and precise because it's Sunday and it's Father's Day, and I love to eat. I need to eat. I'm going to say Monique is a pit bull. When she was on that stage, a fake apology, she carried anger in her face. When she speak on the stage, she speak with malice. That was not an apology. It was a backhand apology. And Monique needs to really realize, because Daddy ain't going to tell her better. She needs to really realize that she triggered a lot of people that are victims and they are victims. I am one.
That's deep. That's true.
So
she didn't even. That is so true.
On people, she needs to apologize to the people that she triggered.
That's right.
Victims and the M victims, because she did damage to his daughter. She made his daughter relive that pain. And you guys, that pain is something I had to relive it, because I got sued by one of my victims when I wrote my first book.
Wow.
That pain is no joke. Monique is a pit bull. She knows what she's doing. Her apology, and she knows she didn't apologize properly.
But Lily, she's a victim herself. You think she would do that?
Some people that have been victims, believe it or not, they may not go out and do the act, but they victimize other people.
Yeah.
You can use words to victimize other people. You don't have to do the actual act. And what happened with a lot of us, because I myself, I have to be honest, I was angry for a long time. I did not know how to love a man, although I love men, don't get me wrong. And I was angry for a long time. I wrote this in my first book, The Purple Cinderella, because of what men had done to me. That's why she is the way she is, because a man took advantage of her. But she has to get healed, and nobody can heal her but God. I don't care. To go and talk to a therapist is good, but you got to believe in God and he'll pull you out of it. I was angry like that for a long time, but I came out of that. And when she's on that stage, fake apologizing, anger is in her face. Look at her face. She speaks with anger and malice, y'all. And that's a backhand apology. I wouldn't accept it. And DL them should not even respond.
That's right.
So
why?
The money from Netflix, Daddy will be spending that money pimp style. And I'll leave it at that.
You said some powerful things, Lily, today.
Yeah.
How Monique really opened a lot of wounds for a lot of people.
Yes.
And that she has a lot of anger in her. Will she be able to get rid of this anger?
Some people die with it, Sharrell. Let me tell you, I'm 48, almost 49. I lived like that for 38 years because it started when I was like 4 or 5 years old. And it was my entire childhood, even in my teen years, because I was already programmed. I let people take advantage of me, older men. Because I was already programmed. So Monique is walking around in that anger from that, and she's taking it on everybody. Next,
I think you nailed it.
Her and 50 are getting along right now. It ain't gonna last. It will not last for her and 50. Daddy is a yes man, so it's lasting with Daddy because he's a yes ma'am, and he's like I said, pimp style allegedly. So it's only working cause of that because she is his bread and butter. So yes, he's gonna yes, tell her whatever she like. But anybody else that speak against anything or make her feel like she is in that position when she was young, she gonna tear them apart. But what you don't realize, she does not want to piss 50 Cent off.
Everybody know that.
That's a death card. Your career is just blowed apart, burnt.
Woo. Well, thank you, Lily, for sharing. You really got deep with it and brought in some other elements. Val, did you want to add to what Lily was saying?
Yeah, I agree with a lot of what she's saying. But what you got to realize too, Wendy and Monique got something in common. You know what they was?
What?
Fat pass around girls. That's what fat pass around girls. So they got the fat syndrome. I don't care how much weight, how much lipo stuff they got sucked out and everything else, how much weight you lose. They still got that fat girl, nobody want me, I'm leftover syndrome in their head. They play that role. Just like the same thing about everybody hate Kevin for what he did, but y'all got to realize how she came into the relationship with Kevin. Wendy was at the radio being passed around. Any little rapper coming there, she want to hook up with and get down with. Now you gonna get a street dude in there, and he, you know what I'm saying, he's saying his words and everything. He hit it in when she's like, oh, I don't care what he do. Wendy knew about other women a long time. It was something that she put up with. It's just the whole thing was when the baby came involved, it was a whole different scenario. So that's why I'm saying I don't really dog Kevin out for the situation because Wendy knew what type of dude she had for 20 years. You understand what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying what he did was good. He just was a player. How many dudes a player? He just was a player. That's all to it. But if you choose to stay with a player and get played, that's on you. That is on you. But the other thing is, what was the other thing that you brought? Because I want to get all this off so I can get off the thing.
No, I got to end it, Val, because we got to go to dinner. It's Father's Day. So
happy Father's Day, Perry. Happy Juneteenth, everybody.
So say it really quickly, Val. What were you going to say very quickly?
Who was the other one that you had on really quick? Who was you talked about?
Wendy and Monique.
Oh, that's Wendy. That's all I want to say. I'll say it later on another thing.
All right. Thank you guys for calling in. Thanks for sharing your experience, Lily. It was very
You're welcome. Great show. Y'all have a beautiful evening. Happy Father's Day, and bye, you guys.
You too.
Bye. Hope your son's feeling better.
Happy Father's Day.
So
Sharrell, don't forget one thing. Don't forget though, Monique stopped talking to Oprah because Oprah brung on her brother and her family. Okay. For the rape and stuff and all that. Okay.
Yeah.
So don't forget that part. Don't forget. Okay.
It's crazy. Thank you, Val. It's always a pleasure to talk to you.
All right.
Thank you, everybody. Have a good day.
Thank you.
All right,
Thank you, John. Thanks.
Happy Father's Day, Perry.
Hey, thank you, Val. Appreciate it.
Oh, hell no.
I can't.
Oh, hell no.
I love that.
Take care, PD. I appreciate you calling in. All right. We are down. Completely out of time. I didn't think anybody would call in because it's
Father's Day.
But we got a lot of callers and I'm out of time. So I apologize if I didn't get to your call backstage. Lily said some powerful stuff that good. Monique doesn't realize what she did to other victims. It's like a wound that you reopen every time you go through it. That's really Sad. I wanted to thank everyone for your super chats. You don't have to support the channel, and you do. So I appreciate it from the bottom of your heart. Please don't forget to click that like button on your way out. Woo, this was a really good show. I really enjoyed it. We will see you guys next time tomorrow at our scheduled time. We'll probably be going on all day. We got a lot of stories to cover. Perry, on 3, did you want to say anything?
Oh, no, I just want to say thank you, everybody, for the Father's Day wishes. I truly appreciate it.
Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. Let's say bye on 3. 1, 2, 3. Bye, guys.
Bye, everybody.